Hey, Red Baron, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate you. Just getting everything set up on the laptop, and then let's see, we just started this. Oh, hang on. Turn off my laptop. All right. Hey, Leopard, how's it going, man? Thanks, guys, for being here. I really appreciate you. Oh, yeah, no, Red Baron, those things look awesome. Awesome. I'm very excited for you, man. Let's see. What's next on the list for you, Red Baron? Do you just kind of go on Gunbroker and then just find random things, or like, do you have something you're looking for, or um, yes, I have heard about the SIG P320 problem. I don't have necessarily like a P320. I've got a M17, um, so I'm not sure if it suffers from the same problems or not. Um, I did not realize it was serial number 5. That's crazy. Um, but that's awesome. Yeah, I kind of do the same. I just like look on there and wait. Okay, number one. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I didn't see that. So that's really that's awesome, man. But I kind of do the same. I just go on there and see what I can find, and if I find something that's cool, uh, then I'll get it. Hey Paul, how's it going? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. Um, but yeah, I just figured I'd come on here and stream. I've got drill coming up this weekend, so I won't be on this weekend, but come Monday, I'll be on again. So anyway, but it looks like we're getting a few more people in here. I appreciate you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, you can just throw whatever questions in the chat. Do your guns ever fall over? Sometimes. Sometimes. Not normally, but it happens every now and then. I do have an M1 Garand. It is right there. Let's see. A game, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. Saeed, they are all real. All these are real. It's not a green screen or anything like that. I've got videos on my channel of most of these at the range. So, um, but yeah. So hey, thanks for being here, everybody. It does ping. I've got the M block clip in there. So, um, no Glock 18s yet. Hey, thanks for subbing. A game, I appreciate that. Um, this is a room of my dreams. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. So Clay, I can't pick any of these up on the stream, but on my channel I've got a lot of videos taking them to the range. So, yeah, no, not Maryland. I'm out here in Missouri. So let's see. The one on the floor closest to me is the Beretta ARX. So it's like the tactical swordfish, I think is what they call it. Why do I have so many? That's actually a good question. I just like to collect old stuff. So most of this is like kind of old firearms. And I mean, there's some new stuff that's somewhat new. So is that and that. But most of it's going to be like old historical stuff. Hey, thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. Capri Sun. Um, notification, man. Um, Let's see. No Hakeem's. I've got a Gewehr 43, but it's in the closet. I keep saying I'm gonna bring it out, but I keep forgetting. Um, let's see. Oh, I need a few more. Um, okay, cool kid. You need a car edit. Car of my dreams. Okay, well it's not the car of my dreams, but it's the car I have. It's a Toyota Prius. So let's see it. Um, can you play Delta Force? I feel like I should probably. I could do that. That's something we could do definitely. Um, let's see. Yeah, that notification's not real. He's just messing. So, you're bored already. That's okay, man. It doesn't. We don't have to just talk about guns. We can talk about whatever. So, um, A5 guys, thanks for being here. Do a video of. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, I do I like old stuff. Let's see. What car do you have? I've got a Toyota Prius and a minivan. So, yeah. Not exactly the coolest, but anyway. Do a video. So I've got lots of videos on my channel. Let's see. I don't really know how much all these are worth. I need to go through. I keep saying I'm gonna, and then I forget. So, um, are you religious? Yes, I am. I'm Christian. So yeah, I do like Elvis. I mean, I used to listen to him a while ago. It's been a while, but yeah, the Prius is pretty practical. I wanted to get like a Jeep Wrangler back in the day, but I got that and save money on gas so I can get more guns, I guess. So anyway, the one with the bipod is going to be the HK SR9T. Let's see. I have heard that, Red Baron. Um, why do Christians have guns? I feel like most, at least in the US, it doesn't have to just be Christians. I feel like other people of different religions have guns, things like that. I think it's more so a U.S. thing than a Christian thing, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Have you ever like thrown a gun very high up on your back? No, I haven't done anything like that, Kodak. Um, let's see. Yeah, so no Barretts. I'd love to have a Barrett. This is a HK SR9T. Um, let's see. Yeah, no, Michelle, I kind of feel the same. Um, that's a green screen. Those guns are not behind you. I promise they are. You can my channel. I've got lots of videos of them, and I'll pull you guys off this in a second and do close-ups. Hey, Milsurp, thanks for being here, man. No M14s, but let's see. You need to always be friends with God, freedom, like the United States. Hey, thanks for being here, Lola. I appreciate you. Um, Alice, no. I mean, they're all legal, so it's not a big deal. Emma, thanks for being here. Gaming with Caden, I appreciate you. I think Elvis probably did have. I don't know. I think he did. All super models for the guns. I do have 1911. It's an old one. Let's see. It's right here. So that one's a World War One, Colt 1911. It's a U.S. Army. That one was made in 1917. So I think it's the only. Yeah, that's the only 1911 I've got. Yeah, no, I feel like Elvis probably did have gold plated everything. That would make sense. Yeah, so got a few handguns over here. Um, Adam, I do plan on that FAL is on the list. The next thing for the channel will be a Colt Python, but then after that, it's going to be a FAL. Let's see. Any Barretts? No Barretts. Not yet, at least. And I've messed around with the Hellcat. I don't think I've messed around with the Hellcat Pro, though. Beretta. For a Beretta, I've got a Beretta ARX. Let's see. Yeah, so none of these are loaded. I keep them unloaded for the stream and all that. So I do have a Garand. It's behind me on the wall. Anytime we get like donations and stuff, we'll do like an M1 Garand ping is like a thank you. Let's see. I don't have the Type 94, but I do have the Type 14. It is right there at the bottom, right there. Can I see that P08? Okay, so we got one P08 right here, and then we've got another P08 right there. Alola, there's 147 people, but only 22 likes. Come on, y'all, support this man. Hey, thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys want to like, I appreciate it, but no worries. Okay, so Glock, I've got a Glock 19. That should be the Glock that's up right right there, up in the top right. So Glock 19 with an RMR and all that kind of good stuff, I guess. It's kind of boring, but anyway. That one down the bottom kind of looked like a Schofield. Let's see. So we've got, I'm trying to think. Over here, we've got it's a Smith & Wesson Model 2. It's a Civil War era revolver. It was made in like 1864. But yeah. So do you have a Colt U.S. Army revolver? I do have a Colt Army Special right. Hang on. Right there. It was made in 1913. It's in 38 Special. It's a lot of fun, honestly. William, yeah, revolvers are. I really like them. They're a ton of fun. Do you have the holster? I do have. Yeah, I do. Children of the Void. I've got one. It's reproduction. It's not an original. So. Be careful that 320. Yeah, so this one's a M17. It's like the Army issued one, but I saw what happened with the M18, so I'm not really sure anymore. But regardless, I'm very, very extra careful with it now. I do have a High Point, Mr. Fat Cat. I've got a High Point C9. I like it. And then I've also got a High Point Carbine. I don't know how you guys say it, but yeah. Dexter, I do have a Glock 19. It is right there. Let's see. Okay, you currently have a Colt M45A1 government. Nice Gage. I need to get some more 1911s, honestly. All right, let's get you guys pulled back around to... Well, I could take you guys off of this tripod real quick and show some of these up a little bit closer. Okay. Just to prove, I promise this is not a green screen. Got stuff along the back, but also some stuff over here too. There's that high point carbine right there. So I don't have any Canics yet. Best 3 gun companies in your opinion? Man, that's kind of a hard question. I collect primarily older stuff, so. But I guess stuff I'd like more of. I'd like some more HKs, but they're very, very expensive. And so my artillery Lugers, I don't think they're correct. One has like no markings at all, and the other one has the regular P08 sights, and then it's got the artillery Luger sights on it. So I think it was kind of a mismatch kind of thing. Do you have a World War II? Yes, I do have World War II stuff right there. M1 Garand. Hang on, let me put this mic on my shirt. All right, so M1 Garand right there. SVT 40 right there. We've got a Japanese Arasaka Type 38. World War II Mosin. That's World War I. Remington Rolling Block. World War I Lee Enfield. Chinese SKS. Mosin. M44 Mosin. M1 Carbine. Thoughts on Daniel Defense? I do have a Daniel Defense right there. It's that DDM4 V7 Pro. I like it. It's great for what it. Oh, sorry, I dropped the mic. It's great for what it is, but yeah. Anyway, it's also really like. I'm trying to show my feet, but this Beretta ARX, I really like it too. So anyway, I do have an AK over there. And then I've got the Saiga 12 clone looking thing, but yeah. All right. Yeah, real. Yeah, I think you might be right. So yeah, no Carcanos yet, but I'll get one. I don't think I have any 308s. Well, no, I do. That right there. It's a Spanish model 1916. That one's in 308. I do need to get gun shelves. Eventually, I'll move out of this place, and the next place I'll get is probably like I'll try to make sure it's got space for all this. No Galils yet, but it's on the list too. Let's see. If a criminal gets in your house and sees there's guns, he would think you're a criminal and leave. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hey, Peyton, thank you. And yeah, no Uzis yet. Do you have an AR-15? I do have an AR-15. I've got a few right there. That's a Colt SP1 right there. Is a Daniel Defense AR, and then right here is also, I guess, another kind of AR, the Beretta ARX. So yeah. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate you, man. And no BARs yet. I do have some Mosins. I've got one there, and there's another one in the corner over there. So no Barretts yet. I actually need to count them all. I keep saying I'm gonna, and then I never do. I definitely want a British FAL Leopard. Those things are awesome. The only French gun I've got is a World War One like Berthier. I don't know how you say it. But yeah. Let's see. Rise. I've never been good at quick scoping on like Call of Duty and all that. Let's see. They're all real. Yeah, all these are real. You can see on the channel, on my channel, I've got lots of videos of them at the range and all that. Okay, one gun in my collection if I'm going to battle. Okay, if I had to pick one, I would probably grab that Daniel Defense right there because it's either that or maybe that Beretta ARX, something like that. Maybe if I was doing like longer range stuff, maybe that. But it's super heavy. Let's see. KD, yeah. I was active duty for a while. Now I'm in the National Guard. So yeah, I've got the Type 38 right there. I've also got a Type 99 somewhere, but it's sporterized, sadly. 35 mic, M and M. I do have some musket balls and all that. Okay, the one above the ARX is going to be the Keltec. Is a Keltec Sub 9. And then we've got the Federal Riot Gun, the PSA Steizen, B&T GHM9, HK SR9T. Let's see. MNN. Are you in? If so, what's your MOS? MP3, maybe? I don't have a Glock 18, but obviously fake AI. Nice try, though. Thanks, man. Yeah, so I've got lots of videos of them at the range on my channel and all that, so I've got a ridiculous amount of shorts. Okay, 91 Fox. Small arms and artillery repairman. Nice, man. Nice. Let's see. Blake. Yeah, I reckon so. EDC, I've got a Glock 19. It is over here. I'll show you. Right there. But yeah. Hey, I'm the same way. I randomly picked my MOS. My recruiter was just like, "Hey, you could do this one." I was like, "Okay," but I didn't think much of it. I was 18, and yeah, so I would have probably picked anything just to join the army, I guess. Ben, yeah, I can take the Glock to the range at some point. Okay, same. I was 19. Yeah, exactly. 19 MOS. I'm a 35 mic, Steven, which is like you do like interrogations and debriefings and stuff like that. My bad, Steven. You're talking about the Glock 19. Yeah, mine is an MOS. Sorry. Let's see. Hey, Melissa, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. No MP7, so Ben, I don't think I'll go to the range today. I got to get ready for. I've got drill tomorrow, so Anyway, I'm gonna throw you guys up here. So I got to go get a haircut and all that. Yellow wood grain with the scope. I think it's Russian. So yeah, it looks like a Russian like Dragunov, but it's actually a Romanian PSL. So they look pretty similar, but they're different. I used to have a Glock 40, but I got rid of it. So no MP40s and no MG42s. So anyway, okay, so that right there is an HK91 with PSG1 parts on it. So kind of, yeah. All right, let's do like a poll or something. Ooh. All right. Okay, which do you guys prefer? ARs or AKs? Rise, that's crazy, dude. Bullpups, I don't think I have any bullpups yet. Hey, Jacob, good morning. That's some collection you have made. This is why I hate living in the UK. Hey, Chris, thanks for being here, man. Sorry to hear that. I'd love to visit the UK at some point. And if you visit the US, let me know, man. We'll go to the range. Let's see. What's the brown one what's the one that's brown taller than the others and looks sharp at the end? Probably that one. That's the Type 38 Arasaka. So it's a World War II Japanese rifle. And so it's got the Type 30 bayonet on it. So that's what makes it longer, because the rifle's really like, that's where it ends, and then the bayonet goes all the way up. So anyway, both platforms are, yeah, no, I kind of agree. It's kind of like a loaded question, because they're both good. So it's really personal preference, I guess. But okay, the shotgun at the far left is going to be a Vietnam era, like Winchester Model 1200. It's a trick shotgun. So yeah. Can you get the Benelli M4? I do need to get an M4, Benelli M4. I feel like I've heard good things about them, obviously. But yeah, so all these are real. And the reason I've got them on my live is my channel's typically about guns and all that. So I go to the range a lot, do that kind of stuff. So anyway, I just put all these up here because as people are scrolling, if people are interested, obviously they'll be like, oh, they'll stop and look. And this is what my channel's about. So that's why I do it. Anyway, nice guns and good ones. South Africa. Hey, thanks for being here. CMBZ. I appreciate you. What time is it, Anna? Okay, Anna, it's 7 a.m. here. I don't know what time it is for you, but yeah, it's sun's coming up and all that kind of good stuff. But anyway, let's see. In the next video, can we see you? Can we see you? Let's see. Okay, what gun would you advise to start with? Okay, so I guess it just depends. Okay, it's 1 p.m. here in the UK. Nice, Anna. Nice. Okay, to start with, if you guys are wanting like a handgun, and I guess it depends on what you want it for, like self-defense, home defense, maybe a Glock 19. If you have to do a SIG, maybe SIG 365. I know everybody's kind of steering away from SIG right now. But okay, let's see. 8:02 in Michigan, 9 p.m. here in Australia. Nice. Hey, thanks everybody for stopping in from lots of different places. Springfield. I do have a Springfield trapdoor right there. Yeah, no, SIG is definitely, I'd be very careful with what you get from them right now. But yeah, Smith & Wesson, the Shield, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, Springfield Hellcat. There's lots of different options. So I do want a Beretta, the M9, or I guess the Beretta 92. So I used to carry the Beretta M9, and it was awesome. So Grand Dayton manufacturer. So it's a Springfield, and it was made in 1944, I think. It's hard to remember off the top of my head, but I think that's what it is. 8 a.m. here in PA. Nice, nice. I'm from North Carolina, so eventually I'll get back over there. Right now I'm out here in Missouri. So anyway, um, let's see. Women scare me. I wish, man. I wish. Down the barrel of a 45-45. Why is it? That sounds like a song or something I've heard. Like I can't remember. The SIG P320 is perfectly safe. Hey, if you say so, man. Automatic SVT. Yeah, so mine's just semi-auto, but I think that says Privyet. If so, how's it going? Thanks for being here. And what's wrong with the SIG P365? I don't think there's anything wrong with the 365. I know everybody's kind of like steering away from SIG because of the 320, but if I was going to get anything from SIG, I'd probably get a 365. I've got a few SIGs. I've got a SIG 938, and it's been great. So, yeah, no, the guns aren't scary. They're just like wood and metal or plastic and metal. So, um, it's 6 in Paris. Nice, nice. Um, yeah. Do I have a Desert Eagle? I do have a Desert Eagle. It is right here. Um, all right. It is, yeah, right there. It's ridiculous, but yeah. And then yeah, I've got a SIG M17. It's right there. So I could take you guys off and show you guys a little bit closer, I guess. Yep, so it's 50, 50 AE, 50 Action Express. But yeah. Glock 43s are great. I don't have a Glock 17, but I mean, I've had a few Glocks and they're all pretty good. So yeah, Chris, the Desert Eagle is ridiculous. I figured if I was going to get one, I should just get the most, I don't know, ridiculous and practical one. So now I don't feel like I need to get another. So I guess it worked. But anyway, trying to think what else we got. Okay, so I've been collecting for about 7 years, 8 years, somewhere around in there. But yeah, Predator. I wish I could answer like that kind of question, but YouTube is very, very weird. If I answer anything like that, so kind of stinks, but whatever. I need to get FAL. Our software is addicted to firearms. Yeah, I always get notification. You're always in the chat trying to scare me. I guess I don't know. Okay, so the Desert Eagle doesn't actually recoil that much, at least for me. But yeah. Random civilian. I don't know how many I have, to be honest. Yeah, if we have a zombie apocalypse, you guys are all welcome. Just come over to Missouri and we'll I don't know, make a faction or something. Which is your favorite movie? Mine is John Wick. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I've been on like a Star Wars kick recently, but I don't know as far as movie. I don't know. I have a bayonet for that trink shotgun. Hey, I need a bayonet for that trink shotgun. Um, yeah, it's one of my favorites. So, Zayden, I'm more near Kansas City. I do know the YouTube channel, Kentucky Ballistics. Definitely a cool one. Cool guy. I mean, I don't know him, but I've watched his stuff a lot. Because I mean, I only started this channel a few months ago. Maybe 6 months ago is when I really started posting. But Archimedes, I mean, I reckon, yeah, you're right. Andrew, thanks. I really do appreciate that. Um, yeah, I do, Megan. I do carry. Hey, Tactical Dad, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here, dude. As always, if you guys haven't checked out Tactical Dad, you definitely should. He's got an awesome channel. Do you pull them all out for YouTube? Random. I'll pull them out, and then if I know I'm gonna stream again, I'll leave them out. But I don't know, because it's kind of a pain. Hey, Civilian Tactical, how's it going, dude? Scott is cool. Verified. Kentucky Ballistics is the top G of GunTube. Yeah, no, he's awesome. Um, as Civilian Tactical, I've definitely watched your channel too. You got a lot of good stuff, man. So hey, first off, thanks for being here. But yeah, no, I figured I'd just hop on here and stream for a little bit. Tactical Dad loves your channel too. Civilian Tactical. I'm gonna have to probably hop off soon. I got to go get a haircut and all that. I got drill coming up this weekend, so I won't be streaming. Um, I won't be streaming again this weekend because I got drill. So, but anyway, so if you guys got any questions, just throw it in the chat. But yeah, Kentucky Ballistics is great. I've got my kids kind of watch them a little bit. I've got most of my kids are pretty young, so they get bored by most of this stuff. They get bored by my videos. So anyway, do you like 5.56 or 22 LR better? That's a good question. I feel like they're both great for what they are. What's my least favorite gun that I own? Civilian Tactical. My least favorite is going to be. I'll show you. One sec. It's this Hungarian PA63 right here. And the only reason I don't like it is because I can't get it to work. So it's kind of not fair. But besides that, my least favorite, I don't really know. No, Jacob, Demolition Ranch is good too. Definitely. I know you're retired, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I don't necessarily like. Civilian Tactical, what is your least favorite? Sitting next to a P320 is wild. Yeah, no, I guess you're right. So mine's it's a SIG M17. It's the Army issued one, but still, I'm a little leery of it. It's not loaded, so anyway. But still, maybe it'll go off. We'll see. But okay, Aiden, I've debated on doing that. I'll look into it. I just know YouTube is very weird about this stuff. I just came off of a 7-day like suspension or whatever for some like violations that didn't violate the policy, but alas, they rejected my appeals. Civilian Tactical, do you ever deal with that? Like, do you get random violations and stuff like that? But hey, Worm, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for donating again. I'm gonna heart that. I'm gonna like it for you. We're gonna get some W's in the chat for Worm. W Worm. And then of course we have to do the M1. Sorry, my voice just cracked. Got to do the M1 Grand Ping. Sam, hey, thanks, man. Thanks for the $5 donation. We're gonna heart that and like that too. W's in the chat for Sam as well. Okay, I'm gonna do some M1 Grand Pings for you too. I really appreciate it. Let's get you guys on the, whoops, hang on the handguns real quick. All right, hang on. All right, Worm, this one's for you first. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Worm. I appreciate it, seriously. All right, Sam, this one's going to be for you. Try not to give myself grand thumb right now. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, Sam, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you both. I really do appreciate you. I've said it before, but any donations we get goes towards Colt Python. That's going to be the next one for the channel. So anyway, let's get this back up on the wall. Whew. All right. Uh-oh. Something just fell. Let me look what just fell. It was the SVT-40. Let me fix that really quick. I got to come up with a better method, to be honest. I don't have enough wall space for all these. And it's a rental, so I think they'll get mad if I drill into the walls and all that. All right. Everything's fixed. Yeah, nothing broke. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, all right, here we go. Should play Call of Duty IRL. That's crazy, dude. All right. I have to save my money. Yeah, no, definitely. Let's see. Just patch it before you leave. I mean, I guess I could just do that, probably. Let's see. Imagine you break into a house and the first thing you enter is this one. Yeah, no, that'd be crazy, I guess. honestly, it would be kind of like logistically a nightmare to just try to like take all these quickly. Cause like when I have to move and stuff, it's a pain, honestly. Like it's like I don't know, it's like a workout trying to move all these. No, Amazon Player, I'm not gonna get mad at nobody. Let's see. Capri Sun, I mean I do play like video games and all that, Call of Duty and all that. I don't play it as much now, but let's see. Favorite handgun in my collection. Uh, Aiden, I served in Afghanistan. Nice, man. Um, where were you at, Aiden? Um, let's see. Stay at home dad gaming. Um, I'm not. Let's see. Any details on the Luger? Yeah, so I've got one. It's got like no markings at all. But I've got another. It's a DWM 1916, but it's got different parts on it. Why you need all them guns? So Becky, I just like to collect old stuff. To be honest, most of this stuff is like pretty old, and yeah, I don't know. I just like the history of it. So anyway, yeah, none of these are loaded. I don't keep any of these loaded. Obviously, you treat all of them like they're loaded, but no, I don't. Um, don't keep them loaded or anything because that wouldn't be. Let's see, military base in Kabul. Okay, nice, man. I was in Kandahar uh, I was out there 2018 to 2019. But anyway, so my favorite, probably one of my favorites, is going to be that SVT 40 right there. But anyway, yeah, 1911. I've got an old World War One, 1911 right here. But yeah, Becky, no, I mean I understand it. Like it probably seems a little weird and like foreign to some people that. Hey, Andrew, thank you. That might not be like into guns and stuff like that, and that's one of the reasons I started this channel just to I don't know. So I like the history of it, but anyway, I do have an SVT 40. Let's see. Jason, I don't feel like I know that much, to be honest. I feel like I've got a basic surface level knowledge on a lot of this stuff, but um, anyway, I appreciate it though. The newest one is probably, I think it's actually the Earl, which is right there. It's a 22 Magnum, but Andrew, I want to answer your question, but YouTube is very weird about that. I've got a Discord, and so in there I can definitely talk about that. But Jason, yeah, I do. I would say yeah, yeah. Um, let's see. Let's see. A POS Dicer. I'm probably saying that wrong. Yeah, I wish. Or hang on, I just forgot what you said. Um, I missed it. Oh, how's it going? Thanks for being here, man. Um, yeah, no, Becky, I definitely understand. Like in other countries and stuff like this is like very weird. So, um, but yeah, here in the U.S. it's pretty normal. But even this might be a little bit more than most people have. I don't say that as like a brag or anything, but and honestly, it's not as much as some people have. Some people have a lot more than this. So, um, let's see. Andrew, yeah, that's normal. Yeah, I feel like it is, but to some people, I know it's not. Gun collector, how's it going? Hey, congrats on your short getting over 1 million. Um, it's very cool. If you guys haven't checked out Gun Collector, he's got an awesome channel too. He's over in Ukraine, so he can't have like real ones. He's got lots of air guns that I've never even seen. I didn't know existed. So, if you guys don't mind checking him out, he's awesome. Yeah. So JA. Yeah, this is definitely mild compared to a lot of people's collections, but I do have a Glock 19. It's up here on the table. Can I ask you a question about your guns? Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Um, who wouldn't like a PSL? Yeah, seriously. I got that one at a hang on one second. Navy, thank you for the $1 donation. I'm gonna heart that and like that. Hey, Jason, thanks for the $2 donation. Um, let's see. What would you recommend for a first time buyer? Okay, handgun wise, either a Glock 19, Smith and Wesson Shield Bodyguard, a let's see, either that or a maybe a Springfield Hellcat, something like that. Um, if you're talking about handguns, I don't know. Are you talking about handguns or shotguns or rifles? Um, but okay, first off, let's get some W's in the chat for Navy and Jason. Um, I appreciate that. Seriously, you guys. Okay, yes, handguns. Okay, cool. Yes, or W Navy and Jason. All right, we got to do 2 M1 Grand pings for you guys. I appreciate it. So hang on. Let's. I'll get you guys turned over to the handguns because YouTube won't let me show this. But anyway, we'll do that right there. All right, a Navy. This one's gonna be for you first. All right. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Navy. I do appreciate it, man. And then Jason, this one's going to be for you. All right. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Navy, and thank you, Jason. I really do appreciate you guys. Seriously. All right, we're going to get this back up on the wall. All right. Watching from Scotland. Nice, nice. Okay, so I don't have a shooting range. I go to a shooting range near me. It's kind of like more of a like a conservation area kind of with a range. So it's unstaffed and all that. So Rogue, I need to actually check on that. I haven't like put it through a ton of like I haven't put it a whole bunch of rounds through it, I guess. So let's see. Aiden, yeah, I can let me see if I can throw up the Discord chat link. Let's see. I've been having issues with the link, so I always do a new one, but half the time it doesn't work, so let me throw it in the chat though. I know of one of those ranges around Clinton. Yeah. So this one it's kind of. I think I went to that one actually for shotguns. Maybe not. It's. Hang on. All right. So I just put the Discord link. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, gun collectors. So YouTube prohibits picking up any sort of handguns or any guns, air guns, BB guns, anything like that. So if you ever do a live, just don't pick any of them up because I didn't realize that. And then, yeah. So my first stream got taken down. So just don't do that. But yes, I was in the Army active duty for 9 years. Now I'm in the National Guard. So yeah, I don't have any of those human. I've got a Romanian PSL. Can you wear gloves? Like, what do you mean, Micah? Like, I don't know. Let's see. The internet is a weird place run by weird people. It is Frost. You're not wrong. One of my favorites is going to be that SVT 40, and then another is going to be that Trunk shotgun right there. Cracker, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I don't have an AS Val or a VSS. Sebastian, I appreciate you, man. It used to be way crazier, but then I had to shave it. So, oh, Micah, I wish I could do that, but I don't think they'll go for that. Jason, how do you feel about lasers? I personally don't have any lasers, but I don't think they're bad. I need to actually like get a few, I think. Let's see. Carry, I just like to collect old stuff, to be honest. Like lots of stuff from like all the different wars and conflicts and stuff. I do have a Lee Enfield. It is right there. What do I think about FPV drones? I think they're scary. I think it's changing the way that we have to in the military. It's definitely changing some of the things that we like the way that we do the things that we do. I guess. So I'm in the guard now, so I'm not like um, I don't know. Like I know active duty is probably really trying to come up with new like procedures and stuff for that. So anyway, let's see. Sorry. You were also in Afghanistan, right? Yes, I was. I was there in 2018 to 2019. I was there for like 10 months, but um, let's see. I saw a 100-year-old rifle for sale in or yeah. Yeah, so I know they had all those like bazaars and stuff like that where you could go and get those. I wanted to, but I never did. So I wish I would have. Are FPS games realistic to your liking? I mean, it depends, I guess. I feel like some are, if you're meaning like more like milsim stuff, then. Um, so I was in Kandahar, Milunder. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I was in Kandahar for most of my time there. When I was leaving, I stopped at Bagram for like, I don't know, 2 weeks. And then I left. So anyway, I would love to go. Yeah, no, there's definitely some stuff over there, I reckon. But how do I acquire a full auto rifle in Texas? So I think I'm not super knowledgeable on that. I've never done that before. I know you can get transferables, which I think were made or registered prior to what 86, something like that. And so those are going to be very, very expensive. But Jordan, I did skip your question. Army National Guard Reserve in the rear with gear. Yeah, I mean you're not wrong, Reagan. It is weird. It's weird going from active duty to the guard. Um, it's a completely different thing, I think. Um, I was 1 month in Kandahar and also near Kabul. Okay. Um, let's see. Yeah, no, I never did anything like that, Melander. So let's see. Like your guns. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Werewolf. I've been to Pack, and the guns there are cheap. Um, yeah, no, I've always wanted to go over there and see all the different like what like Khyber Pass and all that stuff. I was in Kabul too. I never went to Kabul. I had a couple guys that I knew that went. That's where they were at. Um, what like H Kaya or something like that. But anyway, hey Millender, that's how it goes, man. So SKS, I do have an SKS. I've got a Chinese SKS. I've got a Yugo SKS in the closet. So anyway, I can take you guys off and show you things a little bit closer. No, Sebastian, I don't think 30 is too old. I've seen the National Guard is weird. I feel like you could be like 50 or something. I mean, I don't know specifically, but anyway. Hey, Dixon, it is a fake Dragunov. It's the Romanian PSL. A lot of people think it's a Dragunov, but it is not. Can you carry an automatic firearm for self defense if you're in the Army? Well, it depends. If you're deployed, I guess technically. When I was deployed, I had a M4 and a M9. So the Beretta M9, and then I think mine was the Colt, or it might have been FN. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I mean, their M4 is technically full auto, but I don't think you would typically use it full auto. Dixon, you were in Iraq for 2 years. Nice, man. Yeah, I never went to Iraq. Just Afghanistan. But let's see. Big Man's Army. I think Gunbroker. I can't remember. Yeah, Mike. I think if you're built like a kingpin, yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you can't bring your own handguns or rifles in the army or anything like that. But yeah, I do have ammo for most of them. There's some I still need to get ammo for, but yeah. My favorite is probably that SVT 40 right there. Maybe that Trink shotgun. I like them for sure. Let's see. I need to actually like go and check the accuracy of all my SKSs and all that. So I haven't really done much like longer range stuff, I guess, with them. But yeah, Coop just for collection, pretty much. Micah, have you heard about the bird? Like the bird is the word? Is that what you mean? Yeah. So Dixon, I wish this one slam fired, but sadly it doesn't. It's a Winchester Model 1200. I, I mean, I don't know how. Like, I feel like it's probably the only trink shotgun that doesn't slam fire, but whatever. It. Let's see. I do have a. It's like a Bison, but it's a PSA Stizen. Um, so that one was designed not to. But I know like Winchester Model 12 does. 1897 obviously does, but sadly that one does not. But anyway, I got a Mossberg 500 thinking it could slam fire. Oh yeah, yeah, yup. I used to have a Model 12. It was like a riot gun, but yeah, but yeah. So Dixon, this one's weird. The way they designed that was whenever you shoot it, it automatically makes the I can't even think of what it's called. My brain's not working. I guess the action opens automatically a little bit, so that's all it does. But yeah, or Byron, we're preparing for zombie apocalypse. But let's see. Yeah, Luke, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. I try to answer most everybody. Chat just kind of goes off a little bit. Okay, to the right of the Dragonov, that is going to be a Springfield trapdoor rifle. Sorry, my brain wasn't working. Um, I've never had an S10 Micah, but I feel like they're probably pretty good. Let's see. You think I should get the cheese grater upper handguard on my AK or stick with wood? I kind of wish I would have gotten wood for my AK, but I think if I did, then I would have wanted like a cheese grater kind of thing too. So the answer is both, I think. Whew. Luke, the one that's worth the most is probably that Trink shotgun. They're very very rare. At least the Model 1200 is so. Most of them were destroyed after Vietnam and all that. So the interesting thing about that one is it's the last Trink shotgun the military used prior to switching over to like modern combat shotguns, I guess. So um, let's see. Timothy, I've always heard that, but I mean, at the end of the day, I I don't know. I'm not gonna live my life in fear like that. So, but hey, I mean, to each their own, I guess. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I wouldn't obviously show them. But if you could only have one out of your collection, I probably would grab probably the SVT 40. I really like it. Okay, sorry. The gun below the Bison is a federal riot gun. It's a 37 millimeter launcher. It does like tear gas, rubber baton rounds, flares, stuff like that. Anyway, but yeah, Timothy, I also understand your point of view because if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I wouldn't like I wouldn't be on Facebook or anything like showing these off. I guess because it definitely would make you a target. But yeah, it's a non-lethal launcher, definitely. I love the wood on the SVT. Thanks. Yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure. Luke, I think there's certain things you can do, like paperwork wise. I think you can. I don't know. I need to look into it. Ooh, I need to get some Carcanos, but and I guess yeah, I don't have an RPG, but maybe eventually. The oldest. So the oldest one I've got is this one right here. This is a Japanese Maxlock. It's going to be it's like an old musket, samurai musket from I guess 16, 1700, something like that. Did you see T90M? I don't think I've seen that. M16 is the only gun I like. Yeah, so this one is the Colt SP1. It's like the civilian version of the M16. It's a cool one. I like it. Do you have a? I don't have Model 95. I've got a Steyr M95 right there. But yeah. Is there a part two? I don't think so. T. There may be, but I'm not really sure. Outdoors. I just like to collect old stuff. Honestly. The one on the floor is suppressed. Yeah. It's got an Omega 9K. But yeah. Rogue, I didn't have any issues with the accuracy, but I need to actually go through and look because I was just using it for a video. So it's kind of hard to like actually, I don't know, test the accuracy when I'm just trying to make a video for you guys, I guess. AAT, thank you. I appreciate that. So I don't have any like 50 cal rifles. I do have a 50 Action Express Desert Eagle though. So I guess technically that's 50, but not really. But yeah. Let's see. Anyway, the Bison. Okay, you guys want to see the Bison? So it's a PSA Stizen. It's just the clone, but what age should you stop dressing up for Halloween? I don't know. It's a good question, but I don't know. I feel like I stopped at like probably 12 or 13 or something like that. I can't remember though. Ooh. Let's see. How do I feel about Sig? Yeah, I'm probably not going to get a 320 anytime soon, but that one that I have is a M17, but still I'm kind of leery of it too, I guess. But um, yeah, I mean, I've got some other SIG stuff I do like. I've got a SIG 938, and I haven't had any issues on that, but yeah, I'd definitely be careful if you guys are getting SIGs. There's I don't think everything SIG makes is necessarily dangerous. Like I would get the SIG 365 probably, but yeah, the Airman that's really sad. Um, what guns should be retired from the military in your opinion? Well, at this point, probably the SIG, M17, M18, all that. So, but we'll see. Anyway, they have new frame problems too. No, I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, it seems like a whole mess. Okay, lever actions. I don't have a ton. I've got a Heritage Settler right there. It's a 22. And then I've got a 1873 clone over there. It's like a new birdie kind of thing. It's in 45 Colt. Um, but anyway, I need to actually I need to do better. My collection is very lacking in lever actions. I can probably twirl a revolver, but I'd probably drop it to be honest. They took them away and issued ARs. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Uh, yeah, crazy. Christina, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Do you think war in Europe's coming? Cracker Jack, I don't really know. I mean, it seems like everything's amping up, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I guess time will tell. But Bam Bam, yeah, we're ready for the zombies. Um, New one, you're crazy, dude. That's crazy. Um, I do have a couple SKSs. I've got two Chinese SKSs. There's one right there, and then there's a Yugo SKS in the closet. That's a closet right there. So there's more in there. But anyway, let's see. I got to put you in timeout. Uh, just for a minute. New one. Let's see. Never mind. Micah got you for 600 seconds. No L96s. Eventually, though, maybe. I know I've heard like bad things about them, but I think they look kind of cool. Yeah, I do have a Yuga SKS. It's somewhere in there. Um, do do do. So I don't have a Hellcat swiper, but I one of my friends let me try his out at the range, and I liked it. So the Saiga looking one is This one's going to be a SDS Lynx. It's the Chinese version. Uh, let's see. Excellent. Whatever, man. Can you post a short of you spinning a revolver? I mean, yeah, probably. I could. Um, anyway, I do have some ARs. I've got uh, Colt SP1 right there. I've got a Daniel Defense right there, and a Beretta ARX right there. So yeah, got a couple. No Vetterlies yet. Maybe eventually though. Let's see. Yeah, Sanchez. None of those. None of those. Oh yeah, if someone donates 100, then Micah has he says he'll do a backflip. He'll record it. So I do need a KSG. I've just never gotten one, but eventually. Let's see, Christina. It's going all right. Annoyed I woke up this early in the day. Hey, that's how it goes. Um, yeah, no, I'm good. Just figured I'd hop on here and just talk with you guys for a little bit. But hey, Smokey B, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. What's the one I like the most? I really like that SVT 40, but yeah, I'm gonna put you guys back up on the tripod. Um, what's with all the guns you don't know how to fight? Yeah, I mean, I could definitely stand to learn some more, like I guess hand to hand stuff. But anyway, Christina, thank you. I appreciate that. SVT is a beautiful weapon. Thanks. I really do like it. I think I prefer that to the Gewehr 43, which is in the closet, but also the M1 Garand, I think. I mean, the M1 Garand's great, but still. Hang on, I'm gonna drink some water. I've been yapping for a while. Do you ever use your guns as spears? I probably should. Charlie, I can't pick any of these up. I wish I could, but if I pick them up, then YouTube will shut down the stream. So anyway, okay, yeah. So it's a Romanian PSL. Yeah. Um, let's see. I have actually given myself Grand Thumb before. There's a video on my channel. I mean, you'd have to scroll back at this point, but yeah. I don't like sand. I don't Micah. I'm like Anakin, I guess. Yeah, YouTube does have the weirdest rules. They really do. Alice, come on. No. I do have some Japanese rifles. I've got a Type 38 right there. I've got a Type 14 Nambu handgun as well. But yeah, Charlie, there's a lot of different rules. It's weird. But anyway. I do have handguns too, Christina. They are right. This isn't all of them, but I've got a few out on the table. Yeah, just a lot of random. I guess I could explain what they are. We've got the Earl, which is a 22 Magnum revolver. The Judge. It's a World War One Luger. World War One Colt 1911. Civil War era Smith & Wesson Model 2 Army. A couple of 22 revolvers right there. That's a Heritage Barkeep, Heritage Rough Rider. Let's see. We've got the Desert Eagle, another Luger, Type 14 Nambu right here. SIG M17 right there. That's a really old revolver. I don't even know what it's really called. Anyway, we've got the Hungarian PA63. That's a PHP MV9. That's Croatian. This one right here is going to be a Colt Army Special. That one was made in 1913. And then we've got the, Toyota Camry. It's just a Glock 19. But anyway, let's get you guys turned back around right there. Okay. Yeah, so the Nambu is definitely, it's a little weird. It's unique. I like it, but I wouldn't choose it for the handgun I would carry in World War II, I guess. But okay, the helmets. Sorry, yeah. I got a German helmet right there. I got a couple of. That's a Navy Talker helmet. It's a World War II helmet. I got it. I was stationed in Hawaii for a little bit, so I went over to Pearl Harbor and picked that one up. So let's see. That's a World War One. I can't even remember what like designation it is, but yeah. I love the Nambu, but not the best. I don't have a C96, but I would love to have one. I'll pick up that one of these talker helmets. I've got two, so another one right there, and I'll show you because it's weird. It's really big. It's made to fit a radio underneath. So, all right. So it looks like this. Hang on, I'll put it on. All right. So anyway, it's made to like be able to fit a radio underneath it, and yeah. Anyway, I feel like dark helmet from like Spaceballs when I put this on, but anyway, favorite iron sights. I don't really know. No M14s yet, but eventually maybe. What gun you don't have? You okay? So what do I want? I really want MP40, but that's going to be a while. So, um, actually, I think there are some in that wooden box. Let me open it up real quick. It does, yeah. It looks like I want to say this was like the inspiration for the Rebel helmets, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, yeah, I think there is some guns in that metal or not metal, the wooden box. Let me open it because honestly, I don't remember. Yes, actually, there is. So let me switch you guys back over. Sorry, I forgot about that. Let's see. AK4. Oh, AK Forever. I do like my AKs. I only have I really only have one. The remaining PSL is kind of one too, though. Um, it's more like a AK than like a SVD, I guess. But hey, Smokey, thanks, man. Let me heart this real quick and like that. I'm planning to visit Russia next year. I will hopefully experience some Russian firearms while I'm over there. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Let's get some W's in the chat for Smokey first off. W Smokey. Yeah, no, I'm definitely interested to hear how it goes, Smokey. I've always kind of wanted to visit over there too, and just see what it's like, and definitely all the cool like AKs and all that they got. But all right, as a thank you, we got to do an M1 Grand Ping. So I'm gonna get it. I've got it right now. All right, here we go. Smokey, this one's for you. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. Seriously. All right, let's get the M block clip back in there. All right. I did not give myself grand thumb, so we're good. All right. Thanks, Smokey. Seriously, I'm very interested to see or to hear whenever you do go how it goes and like what you saw and all that. So anyway, let's see. What's my favorite, or what is the gun that kicks the most? So I've got one on the way that I think is going to kick a lot. It's a hey, Guns Blazing Ranks. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you, dude. I've got a Bond Arms Cyclops coming. It's in 4570. That one will be the one that kicks the most. So We'll see. It's not here yet though. But if you guys haven't checked out Guns Blazing Ranch, you definitely should. He's got a lot of good stuff, man. Would you give up all of your guns if you could have a 240? So I've shot a 240. Um, I don't think I would. The 240 is great. It's great, but yeah, no, I like what I got. So because if you're in the military, I feel like most people shoot the 240, the 249, and all that. So nice cop mustache. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. Um, isn't he left-handed? Who, me? I'm right-handed, but I just use my left hand for this, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, the 320 situation has kind of flooded the chat a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy, definitely crazy. But hey, yeah, yeah. Lefties unite. Nice, nice. Okay, I guess Guns Blazing Ranches. Oh, Guns Blazing Ranches, left-handed. Gotcha. So yeah, if you guys are lefties, oh, let's do it in the chat. Hang on. Let's end this poll, and we'll figure it out. Which are you? Left-handed? Right-handed? All right, we're gonna figure out in the chat who's left-handed and who's right-handed. But okay, ordered yourself a Deon Defense. I've been wanting to Mark 18 for a while. Nice, that's awesome. New Zealand makes it very difficult to travel to Russia, but I've already been in touch with the Russian embassy here. Okay, interesting, man. Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how that goes. So 10% left. 10% left. Okay, that makes sense. You guys are pretty rare, I guess. But my wife is left-handed, so yeah. Let's see. I was a righty, but those rights were taken. Oh man. Do you have a Western 22? I don't have a. Is that like a specific? I don't know if that's a specific one. I've got some heritage like Rough Riders and stuff, but okay, so you're ambidextrous. Nice. Would you get? Okay, yeah. So I've messed around with like the M2, the Browning. I never actually got to shoot it. We would take it to the range. Whoever was shooting it before caught the range on fire, so we couldn't. Range control said we had to stop. So anyway, but other than that, yeah. This is a difficult question because I write with my right hand, kick a ball with my left foot, and okay, nice. You're ambidextrous but dominant right-handed except for when I shoot. Okay, nice. Yeah, so I don't remember what they were shooting. I think they were doing tracers, but anyway, or like not all tracers, but every third, fourth round, something like that is a tracer. So, and this was Fort Sill, Oklahoma, in like the middle of the summer. So that was basic training. That was the only time I got to almost shoot a 50. But anyway, hey Shutout, how's it going, man? Thanks for being here. Let's see. Most ranges won't let you shoot tracer AP rounds unless they give your approval for it. Yeah, so this was in the Army. So, but I can understand. Yeah, most ranges probably aren't going to want you to do that. Please try to explain the protocol to install. That I don't know. I don't know that. POS Dicer. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't gotten to that point yet. So, let's see. Favorite gun to shoot. I really like this trapdoor rifle right here. It's a ton of fun. Like seriously, a ton of fun. Let's see. How cooked am I? I'm left-handed, right-eye dominant, and have. Oh man, that's crazy. Be right back. Hey, you're good, T. You're good. I'll probably have to hop off pretty soon. My wife's got another meeting, so I'll be on kid duty. So I don't have an M4. I've messed around with an M4 a lot, but I've never seen that Micah. I know it's got that one guy. I can't remember his name. It's a cowboy guy. Sam Elliott, but I've never watched it. Were you ever at Lejeune? I wasn't at Lejeune. I was Army, so not Marines, but I've been near Lejeune, but I never actually went over there. So Don't know your state, but there's a range in DFW. Um, hey, thanks for being here, Guns Blazing Ranch. I appreciate you, man. Have a good one. I'll see you at some point. Let's see. Don't know your state, but there's a range in DFW. Okay, that's interesting. I'm out here in Missouri, kind of near Kansas City. So, but I'm from North Carolina, so I don't know why I point that way when I say that. But anyway, I have pretty hands. Thank you. I appreciate that. Got soft hands, brother. Um, do you hunt? If you do, what's your favorite? Bennett, I don't really hunt much. I'm gonna get into some deer hunting though. So, um, most I've ever hunted was like squirrels and rabbits, but that was when I was like 15. So it's been a while. I don't have an M4. I have a Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro, but um, let's see. Okay, if there was a law to divert all healthcare spending to give every family an M1A2 V2 Abrams, I would vote for it. Hey, I'd probably vote for it too, man. That's crazy. The maintenance on that would be insane. Uh, Pop's got his PhD from Mizzou. Nice, man. Nice. Uh, Got to go. It's nice to finally see someone with passion, not out to brag. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll see you at some point, man. I won't be on this weekend, but I'll be on next week. So Oklahoma in the middle of the summer, yeah, that was not fun. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I was like 18 and I was ready to get out of my small town. So anyway, it was fine, but it was not great. Abigail, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Okay, you just got night vision. I don't have night vision. I've used night vision, but I don't personally have any. Muffin Man, what kind did you get? Like PVS 14 or like, or what? Um, Zach, I've got a few 9mm over here on the table. I will show you right now. Greetings from Turkey. Hey, thanks for being here. PVS 31. Is that the double tube thing? I think it is. PVS 31. Yeah, it is. Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, that's smart. That's smart to go with that one, though. Uh, I know you probably had to save up for a minute for that, but um, I'm sure those are probably really great. So I've never actually messed with those. The only ones I messed with in the military was the PVS 14s. Okay, so I do have a couple of PO8s. I've got right there's one. Right here is one. I can't watch your live, but I'm gonna watch it when I can. Hey, no worries, Mr. Dreas. Thanks. I don't have a PSA saber Mace One guy, but I do I do think they're probably decent. Um, does your wife make you put? Yeah, pretty much. Bush. Yeah, that's just how it goes. At least in this marriage. So got to put the toilet seat back down. Okay. Yes, the best German gun. Yeah, I definitely like it. It's a good one. Okay, you got a gun from your grandpa from World War II. Nice, that's awesome. All right, let's see how many people are right and left-handed. Right-handed is 69%. Left-handed is 31%. Interesting. Okay. DMRs or Desert Eagle. I do have a Desert Eagle, but I feel like a DMR is probably a little bit more practical. Um, I used to have a sword on the floor, but I guess I put it up. Okay, so this is a Japanese musket. It's a, what is it? Not World War. Oh my gosh, my brain's not working. Japanese samurai. So this is like 1700s. It's a Japanese matchlock. Do you keep any military gear at home? No. So it's weird. When I was active duty, yes, you kept it all at home, but in the guard, you keep it in a locker at the actual armory. So love how you create such a chill vibe while talking about guns. Hey, Christina, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Do I have any holoscope ARs? Isn't that like Fortnite or something? I think. I do play Fortnite, so first off. Where did you get the e-tool from? So it was issued to me at Fort Bragg, I think. And they issued me two. So they didn't mean to, but I turned one in, I kept the other. So Fort Bragg is where I got it, which I think is, I know it was Fort Liberty. I think it's back to Fort Bragg now. I don't know, but I was there from 2017 to 2020, something like that. I don't know. I do have some green tip. I do. They're all real. I've got lots of videos on my channel taking them to the range. So yeah. Snipers. I mean, I guess that one. But do you like M855A1? That's green tip, isn't it? Or is that M855A1? Hang on. That might be like a Barrett. Hang on. M855A1. Yeah, no, it is green tip. Okay. Nice. Wait, is it green tip? Hang on. My brain's not working. No, it's not green tip. It's the, it's that like steel core stuff, right? Yeah, I can't touch anything. Old Glory, you're right. Hey, Abigail, it's all good. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Uh, RPK 16. I would definitely mess around with an RPK 16. Okay, M85A1 is like the enhanced performance round. Okay. Um, I do have an M1 Garand. It is right there. Let's see. I wouldn't talk loud with that many guns on YouTube. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I've had some issues. Old Glory. Yeah, I should whisper. Um, any CZVZ guns? I've got and I've actually got a couple Saturday night specials too. It's gonna be right over here. Yes, I will build an anti-aircraft gun with the Mausers. Okay, so I've got a CZ 27 right there, and then I've got a couple of Saturday night specials. All right, Phantom, yes. So it's a HK SR9T. So it came from HK like this. I guess the only thing added was that optic, but it's got PSQ1 parts in it. So, Loco, did I miss your question? I probably missed your question, man. Sorry, the chat's kind of going kind of crazy. I'm scrolling back, but I'm not seeing it. Loco, just send it again, and I'll take a gander at it. Anyway, yes. So that anti-aircraft gun is real. The C96. I don't have it. But yeah, Mike, I didn't realize that was a real thing. Um, how'd you get a PSQ1? So yeah, it's a HK SR9T. It's a HK91 with PSQ1 parts, and it came from the factory like that. So anyway, hey Jacob, yeah, have a good one, man. Thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate you. Currently sharing your live stream with the police department. Hey, that's good, man. It's these are all legal, so no worries. Yeah. So King Colin, it's like I guess kind of a clone. It came from HK like that, so um, but yeah, I think the story with this is that during the assault weapons ban, as it was like getting closer, HK tried to take some 91s like this and market them as like target sportsman rifles and stuff. So um, they made this with it's got the PSG1 trigger pack, so the trigger's really nice. But yeah, the Golden Deagle is real. It's real. It's not airsoft. None of these are airsoft. That one's in 50 AE. So I think I'm being muted because I'm a troll. Loco, I don't. Yeah, I don't see your. I don't see any of your other messages, man. So I don't think anybody put you in timeout or anything. So um, anyway, hey, thanks for subscribing, Zach. I really appreciate that. Hey, none of your questions are stupid. Um, let's see. But yeah, you just ask again, Loco, and I'll try to answer it. Oldest is this one right here, the Japanese Max Lock. I can show the Bison Man. Yeah. So that's the. It's like a helical mag. Sam, I really appreciate that. Seriously. Um, Micah, what mine are? I don't really. I don't know what I said, but yeah. Ooh. No miniguns yet. Yet. The way the mag spirals is so sweet. Yeah, I want to get that clear mag. So, oh, the dumbbells. They're in pristine condition because I never use them. I need to. I need to stop being lazy. Anyway, yeah, there's a whole bunch of random cords and stuff. Anyway, so best concealed carry. I've got a Glock 19. I asked what your favorite confetti brand is. I think it's no, you're I love your questions, Micah. Smokey, thanks for being here. Have a good one. I'll see you. See you later, man. Do you have any old school like no, yeah, none of those, Christina. Um, yeah, nothing like that yet. Let's see. CC Leathercraft. I wish I could answer that, but YouTube is so weird. They've been hitting me with like crazy things, crazy violations and stuff. If I answer like questions like that, I guess what I can say is I got that from PSA. Favorite confetti brand? I don't even know, dude. I don't know. So Old Glory, none of mine have any yet. Um, I've debated on getting an FRT. I know YouTube will not like that, but I still want one. M4s, I mean, technically Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro, but not any actual M4s. Sorry, my hands are shaking a little bit. And then that's going to be a Colt SP1. No Car 98Ks yet, but eventually. Anyway, let's see. I'm from North Carolina, but I live out here in Missouri for now. So, what's your rarest? That right there. That's a Winchester Model 1200. It's a Trink shotgun, and so yeah. It doesn't slam fire. I wish it did, but yeah. So it's the last like Trink shotgun before the what is it? Before the U.S. military moved to like modern combat shotguns. So Old Glory is all good, man. All good. Um, Carcanos don't have any historical value. I need to get some. So I don't have a VP9, but I do have a VP9 SK. Um, I like it. Yeah, Loco, Missouri is it's fine. Eventually, I'll move back to the East Coast, but for now, it's fine. But yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I really like that one. The HK, I really like it. Random Roblox user, they're all real. I've got videos on my channel taking them to the range, so they're all real. Yeah, I feel like that one does probably draw the crowds a little bit. That one, probably that Romanian PSL and a few others, I guess. So um, let's see. Whew. All right, let me move you guys back up here. We're gonna get ready to. I'll probably hop off soon. Are you going to Goals in Knoxville next week? I've heard of it, but DeBoss Firearms says I don't know if that's actually. Um, let's see. I watched the DeBoss Firearms a lot on YouTube, but yeah, no, I'm not. I'm over here in Missouri, so probably not. That would be cool though. Definitely be cool. Let's see. Oh, it is actually the. I watch your guys' stuff all the time. You guys got a lot of funny skits, so I think I'm subscribed to you too. But yeah, no, I need to come out honestly. I'm out in Missouri, but I'm from North Carolina, so it's next week. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, so. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out, I mean, I've only got 100 people in here. Well, I say only, but sorry. If you guys haven't checked out DeBoss Firearms, they've got a lot of good stuff. So, um, but yeah, no, I'll look into it. I hadn't even really heard of it. So, um, Okay, the one that jams on me a lot is I love it still though, but the one that jams constantly is this. Oh, sorry, dropping you guys. It's a PHP right here, MV9, or the that Luger right there. Constantly, it like constantly jams on me. So anyway, no deactivated ones. I've got they're all real. So all right, let's see. Yeah, no deactivated ones. All these are real. So anyway, how about the ARs other than sidearms? Yeah, so I've got a Colt SP1 right here. Email us if you want to connect. Take it easy. Yeah, I'll email you for sure. I appreciate that. So let's see. I'll give you. Sorry, no, I don't think I could get rid of any of these. So anyway, what pistol is my favorite? Ridiculous wise, that Desert Eagle. It's very impractical, but actual like useful wise, probably Glock 19. I know that's super boring, but yeah. Can I send you a door hinge? Yeah, Micah, you got it, dude. Anytime. Okay, so Big Brother, it's gonna be a HK91 like conversion. It came straight from HK like that. It's a HK SR9T. So it's got PSQ1 parts, but yeah, it's not a true PSQ1. So let's see, Kenneth, thank you. Loco, yeah, not really. I just like to collect old stuff. So most of these are old random stuff. But how do you actually place optics? I don't. I so most of them don't have optics, I guess. But anyway, Old Glory. I've got a Sig M17 right here on the table, but it's not a true 320, I guess. But still. Um, so I guess the one bad thing, I guess, is that I let my parents borrow one of mine for uh, home defense, and it's a P320 X5. But this was before I knew all the P320 stuff, so I might have to get it back from them and switch them out with something else. So anyway, um, can I come over? Yeah, yeah, I guess. Do you have one that everyone wants? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, Old Glory. I didn't realize that. I mean, I think there's probably still some issues with them. I don't know, but anyway, I should probably take that from them. So, um, got my first year with a Nagant. Nice, man. Nice. I used to collect coins. I've got an old coin collection from when I was a kid, but yeah, love my P320. Carry it daily. Can still carry those, so I'm not made fun of. Okay, yeah, yeah. The PSG is the one that everyone wants. Okay, 8 from the left. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mose Nagant. Maybe that's the one. Um, I think that's what you're talking about, Dixon. So it's just a regular 1944 Mose Nagant. So Sebastian, probably the right there, PSG, not PSG1. Sorry. Um, wait, hang on. CC, like another one? Or, because I know the Airman did, but hopefully nobody else. Loco, yeah, I did get a Red Ryder BB gun. That was I guess technically the first thing I got as a kid, and yeah, my parents always said that to me. But let's see, what are those guns and sleeves to your right? Over here, those are gun socks. So I've got lots of these in gun socks. That's typically how I have them. Um, but yeah, let's see. What's your first? Okay, first gun I ever got was a okay. My granddad got me a Charles Daly 20 gauge pump action. Um, I'd been playing the original Red Dead Redemption as a kid, and I really wanted to get into like hunting or something. So he got me that, and so I got that. But my dad got me a Mosin Nagant when I was like 14 for my birthday, and it was one of those. So anyway, Yeah, so I do use those like silica gel packets and all that. Yeah, so I definitely suggest those. But okay, guys, I think I'm probably gonna hop off. Um, my wife has a meeting coming up, so I'm gonna hop off, and I need to go get a haircut for drill. So um, let's see, Dixon, I put 4,000 rounds through. Yeah, no, I feel like yeah. I don't know, man, but favorite shotgun, my Trink shotgun, probably right there. But all right. Um, let's see. I did play Call of Duty World at War. I did. That definitely probably. I think the first one I played was Call of Duty 2 with the Xbox 360. But anyway. Um, all right, guys. I'm gonna hop off. I'll probably stream again later, so no worries. But anyway, hope you guys have a good one. And thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. But all right. Bye.